First of all, thank you for giving me this pleasant surprise. I was mostly prepared to listen, but now I'm part of the panel. Right, so we need to really look at what's really changing all around us, right? The world is today more intelligent, more interconnected, and more instrumented because of the technology, right? And if you look at the evolution of new business paradigm that's happening around all of us, and it's happening across three dimensions. The first dimension is all about new business model, and that's what probably Anurag you are talking about, right? Every industry, and you saw many partners presenting earlier today, every industry is trying to reinvent the business model and reshape the industry. That's the first dimension. And second dimension is all about new way of doing things. What does that mean? That more focus on actionable insights. I think Ritesh talked about AI, the positives and negatives of AI, right? I think you also talked about the value of AI, right? So slowly, I think the entire industry is moving from what we call as plus AI, right? Few years back, people are experimenting and thinking that, okay, let's try AI as a plus to my business. But now, if you really look at that, has changed to what I call as AI plus. Everything starts with AI today. So whether we like it or not, it's going to be there. So how do we really bring right governance, right policies to make things work? That's what should be the second dimension that I talk about. The third dimension is all about how do you really build new expertise? It's all about building restless talent. I think Mr. Sahu also talked about that, right? How do you really do the talent transformation in the new era of doing things? How do you make your developers 10x productive leveraging those technologies? I think every organization is trying to focus on that today. And the other parameter is what I call as orchestrated ecosystem. Orchestrated ecosystem is all about, there's nothing called competition today, right? I call it as competition. Your competition and your cooperation. To meet your customers' end objective, how do you really work with your competition to give your customer the better and richer user experience? That should be the mantra basically, right? And all these three dimensions are really changing across the next gen technologies that we talked about, whether it's AI, ML, Gen AI you call, whether it's blockchain, whether it's IoT, whether it's data, right? Data is, I call it data as new water probably, right? You can't survive without data today, right? Or the intelligent workflows that you probably building, right? So all those technologies are going to drive the future of the organizations, and we need to build right guardrails to ensure that that works for all of us.